Buenos dias and buen camino. Day 4 of the Camino Primitivo, and I am in Grado, as you know from the previous videos. So I started off today, of course, in Paladin because I messed up and took somebody's keys. That was bad, but it turned out to be a blessing and great that I was able to go spend another night at the Villa Palatina, and they were wonderful, of course. And I am starting this recording again from Grado, and I will continue to walk until I get tired. I'll show you some sights along the way. Right now it is a city, as I showed you in the beginning. It's just a city, it's busy, and it's nice. Friendly people, wonderful people, but personally, I'm ready to get back onto the wilderness and the nature part of this hike, the primitive part of the Primitivo. So check in with you in a little bit. Day 4, Camino Primitivo, buen camino. So this is a great example of the Camino. This is where I've been. You can see the town of Grado just down the hill, and this is where I'm going. It is beautiful and peaceful, and nature is in abundance. Welcome to the Camino. So this is a very familiar sound on the Camino, the tick, tick, tick of the walking sticks. And I remember in 2017 coming out of Saria and hearing hundreds upon hundreds of tick, 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 tick with the walking sticks. So when I decided to do the Camino again, I got a rubber tip for the end of mine because the tick, tick, tick can make you crazy. Buen camino. Oh, let me show you the view. It's absolutely phenomenal. Here we are. Again, we're just a few kilometers outside of Grado, and it is absolutely stunning. This view is incredible. I was on a dirt path for quite some time, and now we're on a paved road, and it is, like I say, stunningly beautiful. If you're thinking of walking the Camino, I highly suggest the French way if you don't want to be lonely and you want to meet hundreds upon hundreds of pilgrims, and if you are more into just a little bit more solitude, then I recommend the Primitivo. And you'll still see pilgrims, but not hundreds upon hundreds. I'm lucky to see maybe 10 to 20 pilgrims a day. So, buen camino. So one of the lessons I learned from my last Camino is to take a little note of some of the cities that you're going through, or the villages. This is El Cascale, and I think it's such a beautiful place that I thought it's one of those that I want to remember. And you go through a lot of little villages, and most of the time you don't really know you're going into the village that you're gonna love until you've gone out of it. So in the next little clip, I'll show you how to remember the city you just left. Buen camino. Okay, so earlier I was telling you, if you really think you're gonna like a village, it's definitely great to take a picture of the name of the village. This is San Marcello, I think. Anyway, this is a little village I just came out of. So as you're coming into the village, you're going to see this sign. And as you're leaving the village, you'll see the sign with the red marker through it. That means you're leaving the village. So if you walk through a village and you decide you absolutely loved it and you don't want to forget the name, you can always take a picture of the exit sign, the one that's letting you know you're leaving the village. So just wanted to share a little tidbit with you along the Camino Primitivo. Day 4 still, Buen Camino. So I found this really cool little place. Can't even describe how awesome it is. The people here were terrific, wonderful. Let me rest and charge my phone and did all that sort of stuff. And gracias. I just thought I'd share it with you because it's really a cool place. Let's see here. Take a look at this. This place is just so cool to hang out in. And they make it very comfortable. And serve coffee, of course, and drinks and water and a little tapas or pinchos, if you will. And this place, coming outside here so you can see what it's called. It is called, I won't even try to pronounce it, but that's the name of it right there. Very cool little place. So if you're walking the Camino Primitivo, please stop by this place. Patronize them. They are good people, and you can get comfortable in there. You might even accidentally fall asleep. So I'm in Doriga. That's where this is, and we came from that way. Beautiful church, and just beyond is this wonderful little place to hang out. And of course, this is the way. I have spoken. Buen Camino. Day 4. Still working on it. So, this is an extra good day and an extra long day for me. Kind of walking in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful. Getting ready to go under those canopies. This is still day 4. It's an extra long day for me. Normally I don't walk very late. I usually start around 10 and try to finish up around, oh, I don't know, 3 or so, 2 or 3. I started this morning, probably about 9, and it is almost, I think it's 5, a little after 5 p.m. here. So I've been walking a lot today, a lot of hills. This stage after Grado is very hilly, lots of steep hills, so take your time, be patient. Remember, you've got the time. It's not about making it to Santiago, it's about making your journey a safe one. You'll be glad you did, trust me. Take your time going up hills and take your time going down hills. Down hills are steep. Now, after the little city I just talked about, that is a very treacherous path. So again, sure-footed, make sure you take your time, protect your ankles. It's very steep, very rocky, and always have at least one walking stick with you. I do have 2, but I only use 1. I had 2 because my lady who's here, she had 1, I had 1. I just kept them when she left. So yeah, protect yourself, protect your ankles, tread carefully, watch your feet, and buen camino. I'll catch up with you at the next stop. Hey there, so day 4, and a valuable lesson I just learned. So this Camino is incredibly well marked. I mean, incredibly well marked. And So I'm by a highway right now, which is part of the point of this conversation. So I'm gonna give you an example. So this is the marker right in front of me. You'll notice that the shell is, they call it pointing down, but in actuality it's pointing up. All roads lead to Santiago. So this is the way where you should be walking. You should be walking towards the center of the shell. So as you're walking, just before you get to La Rodriga, just before you get there, there is a marker. It's on the side of the road. You're literally crossing this highway or this busy road right where there's a path. Once you cross the road, you can go forward or you can go right alongside the road. The marker is not very clear which way to go. So the answer is walk alongside the road, because I walked deep in the path the wrong way, and it's the first time I've ever questioned, like, is this the right way? I'm not sure. It just wasn't very well marked. There was a marker and the shell was pointing the right direction, but the way it was positioned, it could have been either direction. And I chose the wrong one the first time. So when you're approaching La Rodriga, you're coming down the mountain. It's a treacherous mountain. And when you cross the road, you're going to want to stay on the trail that runs alongside of the road. And that is the way. I have spoken. Buen camino. So, not too far out of La Rodriga, you're going to turn a corner. Again, you're still walking on the highway there. You're going to turn a corner and you're going to come into Colonella, I think it is. Clearly I did no research on this before I started it. You're going to come into Colonella, and this is the amazing view you get as you're walking across this incredible bridge of this beautiful river. And I don't know if you can see or not. I'm gonna point the best of my ability, but way over there on the left bank of the river, you'll see some pilgrims over there standing in the water, enjoying it. My understanding is that this has amazing fishing. I read a little something on the way in a park that there's tons of fishing going on there, so maybe the pilgrims are catching their dinner. I don't know. But I'm just telling you, it is fantastic and phenomenal. This is the bridge you're crossing. You can see the river goes over there. It actually splits to two sides, on that side and on this side, and then it comes together around that bank. It absolutely is phenomenal, beautiful, and I just wanted to share because this is what the Camino is all about. The beauty and the nature of it all. Bless you. Day 4 continues. Buen Camino. All right, well, I am wrapped up for the day. Came in through Colonella and found this incredible cathedral church. Not actually sure if it's functional or operational. I did hear the bells ring around 7 o'clock. That was beautiful, but it kind of looks abandoned. But what's really cool is this over here, which at one point used to be like dorms or a monastery, is now, has parts of it have been converted into an albergue. So the cars here are because there's a crafting group inside the albergue doing some crafts and stuff. But I'm staying here tonight. It is absolutely beautiful and great. Just on the outside edge of Colonella. And earlier I was telling you that you know, got a little misplaced on the Camino. The marking wasn't super clear. That was right before La Rodriga. And I want to tell you though, that don't worry about it. Like, if you get lost, don't stress, because they say all roads lead to Santiago, and that is true. You'll find your way. But the best part is the people here. If you're going the wrong way, when you run across somebody, they will clearly tell you you're going the wrong way. They make no qualms about it. They know you are a pilgrim. Now, a lot of times, I've been doing this for a while, so people are like, how do they know you're a pilgrim? Well, the way of St. James is the shell. And so you'll see the shell everywhere as you walk. That's your markers, if you will, the guide to guide you along the path, along the way. But pilgrims also wear shells. So if you're thinking of walking any Camino in Spain, the Camino de Santiago, and that can be the French way, it could be the Madrid way, it could be the Seville, it could be the one that I'm taking, the Primitiva, the Del Norte, it doesn't matter. The markings are always marked by a shell. So pilgrims wear shells. So I actually have two. I have one on my backpack and one that, it's not letting me show it here. One that I carry on my mini pack. So this mini pack, as I'm walking forward, people see a shell and they know I'm a pilgrim. And of course the one on my back as well. So don't stress if you think you're going the wrong way. Trust it. Follow the signs. Look for the signs. There are always signs, and you will find your way. So this is where I'm at now. As I said, you're going to see the markings of the shell everywhere. So this is where I'm at now. I walked from Grado today at the very bottom here. I walked from there to here, Coronella, and I am here now. Now, most pilgrims walk the full route. They go all the way to there. That's not me. I like taking my time and doing things easy, so. But I thought I'd give you a little overview of where I'm going tomorrow. And I will more than likely go all the way to De Salas. But if I don't, I might stop in Quintana or Cazornia. I'm not sure yet. I haven't figured it out. If you know anything about me, you know I walk until I'm tired and then I stop. So looking forward to telling you more on day 5 tomorrow. And until then, buen camino.